Hello and welcome to the His and Her Show with Jody
and Alex Misiak.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about understanding your emotions.
Yeah, that's really important.
So I spent a lot of my life thinking I couldn't be angry, or that it was bad to be angry, or being upset or crying. There was a time where I didn't cry in front of anybody. I thought that was weak. And I thought, like, oh, if I cry, that means I don't have a handle on my emotions.
Yeah, that's a good phrase, actually, having a handle on your emotions. Like, there's something we have to control.
Yeah. And the thing is, our emotions, when you understand that your emotions are there to show you what's going on, where your compass is, are you in the direction of going where you want to go, what's going on in your life? And if you use it as a compass, it's really empowering. And you don't have to run or hide your emotions any longer with food, with TV, anything that really just you want to numb them when they come up. And instead, when you embrace them and you really kind of pull back the covers, you can, it's really empowering when you allow your emotions to show you where you're at.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about like emotions in particular and how they're to guide you? Like, like anger. Anger's a big one.
Anger is actually really cool because it actually can skyrocket you out of a place of just being stuck
or unhappy.
Yeah, like unstuck. Unhappy is kind of the same thing. Like when you're stuck, you're unhappy.
Okay. Yep.
And when you're unhappy, you could be stuck. So, yeah, when you get angry at something, it's like, I'm going to show you, I can do this. I'm going to prove, like you can get angry enough or like, I am tired of being here. Then you can actually use that as like this push that you need to get to a higher emotional state. Because each emotion holds with it, like, so there's so many layers here, and we're not going to go too much into it today, but each emotion is it's kind of like, imagine a ladder, and each step of the ladder is an emotion. So you got really low emotions. You know when you're feeling low, those are low emotions. Like, so when you're sad and grieving, and even like shame and guilt are down there. When you're feeling that, you're low. You're in the bottom of the ladder. And when you get higher, like anger is up there and fear is on there. And, just those feelings. And when you push your way up, or not even push your way up, when you work your way up, then it's just lighter.
Okay.
But you can't just go from feeling shame to feeling empowered.
Right.
So it's just working your way through it. And I think that's part of it too, is understanding it's okay to feel all your emotions, to feel it through the process, because it is a process. And when you allow that process to unfold, then you're not feeling more shame because you're feeling shame. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, so I spent so much time thinking I couldn't feel those, so I'd hide them. Oh, I have to be happy all the time. And because when I mentioned...
you were just burying what
because emotions also hold vibrations. So it's like a lower vibration is not going to get you, if you want something, to manifest in your life, you're not at the same vibrational match. So like that's why I mean by there's so many layers of emotions.
Okay. So you have to feel your emotions.
Or you have to allow them in at least, yes. Yeah.
And not bury them. You need to experience them. And that's, and that can be tricky. So when you're feeling your emotions, or when you have to allow yourself to feel these emotions. So what can we offer, or what can we suggest that to other people? Is like, you can't blow up at like an office party or a meeting.
A big one that Louise Hay was a big fan of is actually like a bat into a pillow. I think it was her that suggested that. You can hit pillows.
For anger, yeah.
Yeah, anger, and even other emotions can come up. Is you can hit, the pillow, a mattress, and or I found a big one for me when I was going through some heavy stuff was kickboxing. I love kickboxing. Now, I didn't have the bags or anything. It was just kickboxing the air. But you visualize something that you don't like or you're upset about, and you can just kick it in the air. And that's pretty awesome. I find that moving your body in general, going for walks, can change your mood in all different shapes and forms. Even you can combine two things, walking meditations, where you're walking and you're just being very mindful of your surroundings. And that is a super powerful one as well.
So is it a little bit like negative self-talk in that, I want to feel this emotion, but I can't feel it right now. So maybe I should write down what I'm thinking quickly, and then I can sort of unbox it later. Like it
really depends on when it's showing up.
Yeah. But yeah. It's tricksy, I think, for people, especially people who maybe, work in an office or, work on the floor or whatever. And it's like, I can't.
If things constantly show up where there's anger or sadness at, say, work, then there needs to be more work done before your next work day.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if something keeps popping up, it's not just now, because here's the other side of emotions. They're here to show us something. So if you yell or you get frustrated, somebody angers you, they're showing you that you need to heal somewhere.
Right.
So it's not being scared of our emotions or that we shouldn't feel this or you can't feel that. It's just understanding that they're there and here when they're trying to show you something.
So, like, that's what I was saying. So like when we were talking about, or when we were mentioned about negative self-talk, when you feel an emotion, you allow yourself to feel it, and then you sort of got to step back and go, why do I feel this way? Is that
you definitely
to understand where it's coming from, so that you can use it as a
yes.
Because in my own personal journey, which I've got a long way to go, but when you're dealing with those kinds of emotions, or they surface, and not necessarily at the right time, not necessarily, you know what I mean? Like something triggers you.
Yes.
Right. Anger is a big one for getting triggered, and something will make you angry, but it's not what's really making you angry.
No.
Right. So you got to go a little deeper and be like, okay, why do I feel like this way?
Journaling? With negative self-talk and different things, journaling is always really good too.
Yeah.
And so yes, I guess there are, there's definitely things that so there's prevention. It's like trying to figure out like why you keep getting angry or why is, there's sadness. And it's kind of getting it before it actually shows up and manifests larger. Because the thing is, when that blow up happens, it didn't just happen overnight. Like, say if somebody gets angry and you're like, rawr, that didn't happen overnight. So here's an example. Because this is a his and her show. Let's use an example that couples could relate to. Let's say, there is something I always tell you, and I get frustrated after a while, but say I didn't say it to you. And say somebody has a spouse that keeps putting stuff on the floor in the bedroom. And you don't say anything. And you don't say anything. And you don't say anything. And then all of a sudden, one of the littlest things that somebody does, that person does, your partner, you just blow up at them.
Yeah.
So it could be as simple as, hey, they don't pick up after themselves in the bedroom, and then all of a sudden they're yelling at you for whatever it may be, but it's because it's been building up.
Yeah, you're holding on to these emotions.
Yeah, it's about and it's really about talking, and this is kind of getting into bigger things like triggers and people getting triggered, and I think we've talked about this in a different episode last year. If somebody is bothering you and the actions are bothering you, you gotta have a conversation. Yeah. It has to happen. Or you have to be okay with their action. So you either have to have a conversation or you have to let go of the tidiness that you crave or whatever it is, and you gotta let it go. But you can't just cover it up. Mm-hmm. Emotions are there, and once you understand that they're there to help you instead of embarrass you or make you feel weak, it really is helpful. Like that's really the big first thing, and that's what I really want to focus on here. Because there's a lot, Yeah, because I can't cover everything of how to heal all these emotions. But in this episode, excuse me, sorry guys, I want to make it clear that it's okay to embrace them. Now, that doesn't mean that you're sad for days. Like, you don't need to be sad for days and weeks and months. Unless you've lost a loved one, then I have no right to tell you how long you need to grieve.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You can change your emotions in an instant. And actually, so here, this is something I can do without knowing exactly what people are going through. You just go to the next, slightly feeling better than the one before.
Okay.
So it's just grabbing to this, let's go with an instance that's been really happening in my life, because I had to go see a doctor because my ear was ringing, and I haven't had really good experience with family doctors. So I've had this emotion come up where we booked an appointment. It was a week after I booked and couldn't even get in a phone call. So I was really upset. You were there beside me. Yeah, I was really upset. So I knew that these emotions weren't serving me. And it's like, okay, this was from a past experience. I needed to let that past experience go. I didn't even meet this new family doctor. So until, had the appointment. So what I did was I had to just read, instead of man, why, she's so busy, family doctors aren't helpful. And, my little rant that I was on is I just went to the next, I don't even remember what it is now because I worked through all the thoughts.
Okay.
So it was, it's okay. There are reasons we need family doctors, or, just going up to what feels right.
Okay. Yes.
The next, you can't go, I love my family doctor. You can't go from rawr, this is frustrating, I can't get an appointment, to I love my family doctor. You can't just jump. So, just change your thought. Just a smidgen from where you're at. And then change it again to the next feel-good thought.
Right.
So you can actually change really quickly.
And I think that's actually better than some of the other techniques that I think really just mask the emotions, sort of get rid of them for now, kind of when you're angry, count to 10.
Yeah.
Right? It's okay, now I'm not angry anymore in this instance, but all those thoughts and things that generated that anger, they're still there.
Yeah. I personally believe even the next feel-good thought, and this is actually, I do want to mention that this is training from, it's Abraham, which is from Esther and Jerry. It's the law of attraction. One of the things I had where there's so many issues with hiding my feelings was I learned about the law of attraction years ago, before The Secret came out, and then The Secret came out, the book and the movie. So it was, you need to feel good, which is true. To manifest what you want, you need to be on the same vibrational wavelength. So what you want, usually you need to feel good. Because then when you're in the negative vibrations, then you attract more negative. It's like you stump your toe in the day. Oh my goodness, I stumped my toe, and then my whole day, you just see your day spiral into a negative. If you let that one time that you stub your toe in the morning take over your whole day, then all these negative things come in. But when you turn it around, it can be really cool. So that it is important to feel good. But at the same time, if you just shove it under the carpet, under the rug, or in a bottle, and then all of a sudden you activate, eventually something will trigger you and you'll activate and you'll explode like a bottle of champagne. Mm. So it's about feeling good. And at the same time, it's understanding that they're there. So it's not, does that make sense at all?
Yeah.
You're not ignoring them. You're not oh, I feel angry. Oh, I can't feel that. I need to put this away. I can't feel that. I need to move up. And that is true. It's good to move into a better feeling thought. However, you need to figure out why you feel that way.
Yeah, otherwise you just keep feeling that way. And that's how depression happens. It's just sadness that lasts a very long time. I shouldn't say it's just that. There's a combination of factors, but if that's how depression arose in me, for example. I was just sad for a very long time, and then I had to work through, what was making me sad, and I guess even before I met you, figured out, or we talked about like feeling your emotions and then using them as a compass. I was kind of using it as a compass, but even I'm still like learning to use my emotions more to help guide me, and like away from situations or experiences like that don't align with me. Mm-hmm. So,
well, that's the thing. Like everything in life, it's not about like you'll get from point A, which is having these emotions and wanting to put them under the carpet, and then point B where it's like, oh, I know exactly how to use my compass.
Right.
It's a journey. Everything in life is a journey. So it's not about being perfect, or all of a sudden you turn the switch and it's like all of a sudden it's perfect. It's just getting this place of understanding when they show up.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Instead of like running or hiding, being, oh, hi, anger. How are you today? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not being afraid of it.
I like that. That's a good quick thing that people like myself can do, is when these emotions show up, is, greet them like an unexpected guest. And then you can sort of, not only will that most likely diffuse the situation, like sort of like jar you out of those thoughts so that you don't, blow up in the moment at an inappropriate time. That's always my biggest fear, is that or a fear, I should say, is you don't want those kinds of things blowing up in the wrong places in front of the wrong people. But you, at the same time, you don't want to bury them either. So I like the thought of when an emotion wells up inside of myself, is to like greet it and be like, okay, you and me can't talk right now, but we'll come back to this.
Yeah, let's have a date tonight.
Yeah, let's come back to this, and we'll figure out what you're trying to tell me.
One of the biggest things for me when I was going through a lot of emotions, like the roller coaster of emotions, where I didn't have as much, I don't even like to use the word control, but maybe I didn't understand them as much. I would just go to the bathroom. When I was working in a warehouse, I go to the bathroom off to myself.
Right.
Because emotions that were hiding for so long that they were done hiding. Mm. So I couldn't hang on to them for a whole day. So bathroom's good. The car, if you're at,
Sure.
I luckily we both get to work from home a lot, so we can actually, just duck away. If you're with a relative, sometimes you just need to excuse yourself if something's coming up.
Bathrooms are good there too, I think.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah.
But yeah, just excuse yourself. Go around the block. Take a walk around the block. Something to just disconnect you from that person that triggered you. Because the fun thing is, it's not really them.
Right.
It's just something showing up. So again, we're kind of getting back into the triggers. But this episode, I really just wanted to focus on it's almost like making friends or making peace with your emotions. They're all there to show you.
Yeah.
Something.
Stop shoving them under the rug. Stop burying them. Greet them when they show up. And if you can't, just like a phone call that shows up in the middle of the day, if you can't take it right away, be like, look, I'll call you back. And call them back. Yeah. Right?
Write it down in your day timer.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable.
And set aside that. Because it really, I think when you do that, it really is not going to take that much time for you to reconnect with that emotion and experience it.
And if you've been hiding sadness, or you feel like this disconnect, I highly recommend, and I feel like I've said this before on a different episode, is watch something sad.
So that you can cry.
So you can just cry it out. Yeah. Like, sometimes we just hold on to tears or like sadness, and we just need a good cry.
To get it out, yeah.
And another thing is, sorry if I cut you off, I was going to say this, I almost forgot, is it's about talking it out. Have a safe, like a buddy. Like you and I, we talk it out. Like when I'm having a bad day or something's rubbing me the wrong way or I need to vent, I talk to you. So find someone safe that you love and can confide in. And if you don't have that in your life, pull out a journal and at least tell somebody how you feel.
Yeah. No,
it's about getting it out of the body. So that whole, like, you can change your vibration in like an instant, which is true. It's just if something keeps reoccurring, talk it out with somebody.
Yeah. And if you do happen to have somebody, sort of set up front that it's like, I really just need you to listen.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to solve anything or fix anything. We talked about how I'm a fixer.
Yes.
And that was my thing.
We had a conversation, yeah.
So you need to just talk it out and work through it. These are your emotions, they're your guests, and you're just sharing with somebody else. And ultimately, they actually can't do anything for you. So you might as well just set up front and say, look, I don't need you to fix anything. I just want you to listen.
Yeah, and just get it off your chest, out of your body. And so you can just kind of let it go eventually.
Yeah.
It's amazing what can happen when you talk through with somebody what's going on.
Yeah, so true. You're going to...
And I always I have on a calendar, I can put the link on below, is I always have like half-hour calls if you really need to chat with somebody. We can like point you in the right direction, like why your emotions are showing up the way they are and things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we
great.
hope that you embrace your emotions and let them be your guide. Really,
they're your friends. They're there they're there to show you the way to a happy life if you let them.
No more hiding.
All right.
Have a beautiful day.
Bye for now.